Hey guys, it's Ebony, and I'm back with another video. A few months ago, I had talked to you guys about the social injustices that are going on currently in our country. There is so much going on in this world, and it's to the point where you start to feel like you're losing hope. I turn on the TV and see in the news now about Jacob Blake being shot 7 times in the back, unarmed by police. You really start to lose hope, and we sometimes feel exhausted and you almost want to give up. But then I had this wonderful opportunity to have a conversation with Gwen Carr, and she is the mother of Eric Garner. I had the opportunity to speak to a mom who lost her son, and I see the abundance of strength and love and fight and hope she has. And I look at her strength, and it completely rejuvenated my soul, and that I will continue to use my voice. So with that, I would like to share with you the interview I did with Mrs. Gwen Carr, mother of Eric Garner. You have no idea how I appreciate you taking some time to sit down with me. Mrs. Carr, for my platform, I would really love if you can tell my audience how your life changed on July 17th, 2014.
Well, on July 2014, that day I will never forget as long as I live. It was the day that my son was murdered by NYPD. I came home. I was in a dark place when I actually found out what happened to my son. It was at a time that I was at work. And all I was doing was getting mixed messages from everybody saying they heard something happen with Eric with the police. They don't know. Seeing that everybody was calling me, people trying to get in touch with me, and I was asking them what is going on. Till he had to just finally break down and tell me that Eric was no longer with us. And to fast forward, it just made me lose my mind. I just wanted to get out that car. I thought I could run to Staten Island faster than I could get there in that car, which we know that's not true. After I got there, I just wanted to go and see what happened, but they wouldn't let me go to the hospital. So, like I said, that was just a very tragic day for me. A very, very tragic day.
I know your life has changed dramatically, and you've been on a fight for justice. Has justice been served? What is going on right now?
Justice has not totally been served. After 5 years, I've gotten one police officer fired, which there was at least a dozen police officers involved in my son's death that day. So that's not justice. It's a step in the right direction, but it's not justice. I'm still fighting for justice. And I know it's too late for my son, but I'm fighting for other people's children. I'm fighting for the unborn. I'm on a few bills have gotten passed, and just a few weeks ago. Yes. And I'm glad for that.
You've been fighting, and you've been fighting for justice for your son and just for our people in general. And I know if you fast forward today, it must be extremely disheartening to see this history repeat itself in 2020.
Yes, because even with the chokehold, then we came back and we found that the police officer put his knee on George Floyd's neck. But don't even think that's the only 2 incidents that has happened between my son and George Floyd. There's been hundreds that's been undocumented. So we only know about the ones that the camera caught, or we only know about the ones that the people complained about. We don't know about the hundreds.
And I know right now you're in Washington, D.C. By the time this video is up, we will know why you're at Washington, D.C. But if you can just briefly tell us what is going to be happening on August 28th in Washington.
Well, on August the 28th, we are going to be marching, demanding justice. And when we demand justice, we're going to ask them about the voting rights. We're going to ask them about what are they going to do about the police violence. We're just going to make a stand and say, hey, not ask them. We're going to tell them what we want them to do. Mm-hmm. We all got to stick together. We all have to do what we have to do. Everybody don't do the same thing. Some people, walk in the street and they protest, which is a good thing. This brings about awareness that there's a problem. Mm-hmm. Some people write letters. Some people get voter registration started. Mm-hmm. And then some people, they go into the communities and gather groups that'll help the community. Mm-hmm. So there's so many things that we can do.
Thank you. Mrs. Carr, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me so much. I hope it doesn't stop here. I would love to speak to you again in the future, for sure, and get more stuff on our channel and on our content. Thank you again so much.
All right. You're so welcome.
Thank you. Have a blessed day. We gotta use our voices more. This is ridiculous. It's crazy what's still going on in this country. So I had to bring my baby girl into this video, as her mom. I also garner the strength from her and her brothers, because the only way I can ensure a brighter future for you is if I use my voice to speak up for what's going on right now. Thank you, Mrs. Carr. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you to our online family. We love you guys so, so, so much. I know this may sound cliche, but hug your loved ones closer every single day. Say I love you as many times as you can. Live in the now. All right, you guys, it is Team 2 Moms 1, 2, 3.